Yesterday we had a family gathering, and before my wife and I walked over there, I fed our animals, and I got a little dirty doing it because, well, we have enough dogs that it's hard to keep them off of you. And I walked inside, and Leah looked at me and said, "You're a mess." Yeah, I know. That's why I put on these clothes before I did it. And I went and changed clothes before we walked over to Mom and Dad's for this gathering. Not because anybody there would have kicked me out if I had gone over there nasty. Mom might have cringed when I sat in any of her furniture, but she wouldn't have stopped loving me, and she wouldn't have kicked me out. But I just didn't want to go over there dirty. And that's, for the most part, kind of a natural reaction. The God of salvation chased down my heart. And at his voice, when he spoke, 100 billion failures disappear. I love that. But not just my failures. See, I look at that, when I think about that, I always think all of my failures. And I probably have 100 billion. It feels like it sometimes. But there are two types of sin. And they both leave us stained, dirty, feeling unclean and defiled. It's the sin we do and the sin that is done to us. They both leave us feeling exactly the same. And we can accept forgiveness for what we've done, and we can be cleansed of what has been done to us. And they both happen when the God of salvation chased down our heart. We don't have to get cleaned up to go to Daddy, because we can't clean ourselves. I could change clothes and be okay to go next door, but there was nothing I could do to make myself clean. Not from what I had done, not what had been done to me, and not for what I had done because of what had been done to me, and not because of what had been done to me because of what I had done. It's all kinds of interconnected mess that leaves us feeling dirty, unclean, unworthy, unable to go into the presence of the Holy of Holies. But Daddy says, I love you as you are, not as you should be. And I love you enough not to leave you the mess you are. So I'm sending my son. And the son says, I'll go because I love them. And they're worth the pain. And the Spirit says, I love them, so I will empower him to do what they could never do. And we'll trade their mess for our holiness, so that no matter what you have done, no matter what has been done to you, no matter what your circumstances are or what you're facing, where you've been, you can make that exchange, his rightness, for all of your mess. And 100 billion failures disappear, and you can stand clean before your Lord. That was the purpose of the cross. That is why he came, so that we didn't have to try to clean ourselves up and be good enough. So we didn't have to give up and just say, well, I surrender to the evil because I can't fight it. His power makes us clean. His power forgives us. And his power gives us the ability to walk with him and become like him